If that sounds like something you would enjoy, then this is definitely the place for you. Hey y'all, hey everybody, welcome to Happy Molidays, Happy Molidays, Happy Molidays to you, my friends. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my first experience going to a natural hair salon. But before we get into the video, a word from our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by me and my books. By my books, okay? We got Yoga with Auntie Mo. It's a kids yoga book, children of every age, even adults too. It has pictures of my little cousins and you can follow along and do the movements. This is perfect book for the child in your life. Buy it as a present. It has nice big lettering and representation matters, okay? Little black kids and little kids of all colors. You can see that little black children do yoga too. I also have a book of poetry that's upside down, and if you like poems, you should get my book of poetry. It's a short little book. It has different parts. It has cool poems in it, and you should get the book of poetry for the person in your life. Buy my book of poetry. My most recent book, my biggest, best, most extravagant book is 5 Minutes of Peace, Yoga for Today's Woman. And even though it's yoga for today's woman, everybody can do it. So if you're a she, even a he, a they, a them, you should definitely buy my book and practice. This book I did because a lot of women, I have experienced that a lot of women are always like really busy and multitasking and can't squeeze out an hour to do yoga. So I did 5-minute practices, that's 5 poses each, really easy to do. It has all these pictures and I explain how to do the poses, how to put the poses together to make a sequence. So what you should do is you should go buy my book. It comes in a soft cover with black and white pictures, and it also comes as an ebook. All of the books I mentioned come as an ebook, which is cheaper than the regular book, and you don't have to pay for shipping, and you can gift ebooks to people. You know, if you have their email address, you can gift them the ebook. And this book, Yoga for Women, also comes in a bigger hardcover version with colored images, big colored images, and you can see me doing the poses, and I give you options, different options for the poses. Like here for plank pose, I give you different options. Like you can do the regular plank pose, you can do plank pose on your knees, or you can do plank pose on your forearms if you have issues with your wrists. I break down the poses, I put them together so you don't have to be afraid of doing yoga. I try to make it so everyone can feel comfortable. You can try the things in your own home. And I mean, if you have questions or you want to take it further, you can book a private yoga session with me. What's not to love? Buy the book just for the cover. This cover was done by a Jamaican artist called Alfonso Elm, and all of the pictures were taken by my friend who we share a godchild together, and he also took this picture on the back. So y'all, look at some pretty pictures, do some yoga, buy my book. If you don't want my yoga book, if you don't want it for yourself, buy it as a present. Buy my poetry book, buy my kids book, buy my books. Okay y'all. Back to the video. I am getting ready to leave the house now. I am unprepared as usual, but I'm gonna get like a little pouch ready with some period products, clean underwear, and I'm just going to fold that up and stick it in there. I hope this pouch holds everything. 1 pad and 2 pads. Okay, now I'm ready for anything. I'm kind of being a little lazy and just squishing it in there. Okay, it doesn't close all the way. That's fine. I'm not going to try to find another one. So I'm wearing leggings and I'm just doing a tank top these days. I don't wear a bra. I only used to wear a bra to work anyway before, so I'm just going to put on a tank top. I'm going to wear a corset when I leave home just because my tummy does not feel like it can hold me up on its own. I probably won't end up coming back home with it because that's already a lot of layers. And I'm going to start off with the pink top. I know it's wrinkly, I do not care. And underwear. I'm going to wear underwear. And I'm going to have backup top because I have like a rash under my arms, so God alone knows. But I'm having breakfast now. I'm trying to make like some little like bread thingies, and I just put some mayo on it for some calories, and I'm just putting some hot dogs on it. And you didn't catch me eating this like a few years ago. Yes, somewhere. Okay. So you wouldn't catch me eating this stuff before, but now I don't care. I eat whatever I find, unless I'm allergic to it. I just need calories because I'm like super nauseous already this morning and hungry, and I'll do whatever. Okay, y'all, so I'm just having my breakfast. I am trying to get dressed. Will this hold me up enough now? I'm just gonna go with the corset. Should I? I think I'm just going to tuck this in for now because it's actually pretty painful. Oh, I wish I could get a belly transplant. For the past several weeks, the past 2 weeks to be exact, I've only had one goal other than putting up content, and that's to clean my room, and that hasn't happened. So it's a hot mess in here right now. See, I wish I had one that just came up to like hair, just to like kind of hold my pelvic girdle. The only thing like that you get is like pregnancy things, and they don't come in my size, even if I've gained a lot of weight now. Y'all imagine 50 pounds ago when I needed support on my tummy, I used to take an ace bandage and like wrap it around my tummy when I lived in New York. I've been looking for my eczema medication because my underarm rash is very angry. I have 2 tubes and I can find neither. Okay, I found one. Yay! So this is all I'm going to put under my arms because they're still healing. My scalp is a mess. So there we go for the bag. Oh, I already have a spare shirt in here. You know what? I have my EpiPen. I have a pen. I have my inhaler. I'm just going to throw in the whole thing of Benadryl. I need to do that. I really need to do that. Should I take makeup with me? One wallet. The actual really good wallet. I don't have actual lotion in here. I don't think I'll need lotion. I think I'll be fine. Fidget toy. Charger. Charging cord. Oh, important thing. I brought washcloths. Backup t-shirt. So now I have 2 backup t-shirts in my bag. I still need to get some disposable masks, reusable wipe. There's too much shit in my bag already, too much. I'm just going to go with no makeup, y'all. no makeup. No makeup. I don't think I can carry too much stuff. Okay, so I just have to get my shirt on. Okay. Now the thing is, I have the oh, now the corset is longer than the shirt, but this is where it feels good. Pull it up just a little. I want it to wrap around the hips. I don't care if people see my corset, they can deal with it. Okay, I'm dressed. So, wish me luck, y'all. I feel awful, y'all. It's hot. I'm nauseous. I'm sweaty. But we're gonna do this. So the plan is get my hair done, buy oil. That's like the two important things that need to happen today. I also need to get some more stuff, but I don't have enough money, so I also need to go to the post office. So. Okay, y'all. Let's do this. So I just realized I totally 100% forgot the stand for the phone. So good luck vlogging, Mo. I'm home and it was a day, y'all. So I'm just going to tell y'all real quick about the salon, but first I want to tell you about this drink. After the salon, I was so hungry and I went and got the drink, and I found this orange pineapple mango juice, 100% juice, that is so good, so good, so good. I wish I had 100 of it. Anyways, so let me tell you about the salon. So first off, my fault. I was late, and we'll come to my hair, okay, y'all. Hold on. So I was late. I was over and half an hour late because I was going with a friend of mine, and when we stopped at one ATM, it was out of service. There was this long line, so we had to go back. Well, she went back, and I waited for her to the other ATM. While I was waiting for her, someone walked past me with the most perfume ever, and I got a bit of an asthma attack. I got an asthma attack on the bus on my way to town. I got an asthma attack because the bus just overwhelmingly smelled of like incense or something, so I had to take my asthma inhaler on there. I yelled at a man on the bus because y'all don't need to know that. I yelled at many people today, y'all. Many people. You see, when you don't look sick, and we're not talking about that. Just know I yelled at many people today, but I want to talk to you about the salon. So I got to the salon, and my friend got there before me. The lady was sitting like way in the back. She didn't get up, but my friend said she like asked if we had an appointment, and I heard my friend telling her names. It's weird because I've noticed in St. Lucia to St. Lucian customer service isn't really a thing. Like, I don't know. I've accepted that I do not know the appropriate social cues for any country. So it was weird for me. So my friend got her hair washed first because she like walked towards the lady, and I was just like, is she going to get up? Like, are we just supposed to know that she's the stylist? Like, it's my first time coming here. You're not going to tell me like how it works or anything. So that was kind of weird. Then my friend washed her hair because she wanted a style. Um and she, like, I heard her not use conditioner. I'm like, that's weird. So she asked me to come by, and I was like super excited because the like wash stations look really comfy. And then I realized if the wash station chair couch thingy is vertical, that it actually is like super inaccessible to like sit and then be like use your own support to lay back. Like if the chair reclines, then that's more like more accessible. But nothing is accessible in St. Lucia, so that's not here, neither here nor there. As a yoga teacher, I know how to get in and out of laying down, but my back was already really hurting anyway. So she decided that she needed to detangle my hair before she washed it. Yo, I was scared. Everything, my entire being was telling me to run. I do not dry detangle my hair with a comb. She took one comb and she easily learned that that would not work and had to take like a wider tooth comb. She was super gentle though. Like she didn't pull, like my scalp felt okay. She was super super gentle, and I was like, that made me like calm down a little bit, cuz I was just like, when she like took the hair, she like was like, I'm going to detangle before I wash. And like I usually detangle when I'm conditioning. So she detangled, which took a little while because I have a lot of hair. And then so when I told her that, when she was like, I'm going to detangle, and I say, I usually detangle when I condition, um, she said, we don't use conditioner here. And I was like, what? Like, conditioner is my most favoriteest thing on earth. But when she used the shampoo, and she had to give me 3 shampoos, and like my hair, it feels soft. Like after she was done with the shampoos, and when she did my after shampoo detangling, like it didn't feel tangled or anything. It feels soft. So it feels like they use like more of a co-wash, which after the Diva fiasco, like you can't just like use co-wash. Eventually you're going to need a clarifying shampoo. So the shampoo was nice, but like I noticed afterwards, because the shampoo had like a really strong peppermint smell. So I think they actually put peppermint oil in there, which like was fine for me, but it did tingle a bit in the scalp because I am almost always having an eczema flare up. And I don't know if you can see in my face that I don't even know what's going on with my face. So at the third shampoo, like the peppermint steam was stinging my face. But she was very gentle with the shampooing. She gave me 3 shampoos, and then she like took me out and went to like detangle it, and like some water was still dripping down my face. So I had my washcloth that I never leave home without, and I was like taking the water off, and she offered me paper towel, so that was good too. She didn't like chit chat. She didn't introduce herself, or like chit chat, but like I don't know if that's a St. Lucia thing. If that's I really don't know. I haven't been to a salon since 2011, to my favorite hairstylist in New York. Like the day I set foot in New York, I want to go back to Kiona. She's my favorite stylist ever. So one of the main reasons I do not like to go to the salon is because my hair is so thick. Stylists like get frustrated by my hair and sigh in my hair. Like if you sigh in my hair, chances are I will not come back to you. So she started detangling, and she was pretty gentle with it. She did it in sections, and my shirt got wet, but luckily, as you'll saw, I had extra shirt, so that wasn't a problem. So she started trimming while it was wet. She'd stretch it and trim it, and like pull the hair in next to and trim it. So like without having seen what she was doing, it seems like her trimming technique was okay. And see, like she took off a little bit, maybe like a couple of inches, I don't know. She didn't take off that much, and it doesn't matter that much to me. So she trimmed it, but twice in like some of the thickest parts of my hair, she audibly sighed. She went, and like, I'm not sure what that means. I don't like it when people do that in my hair. I probably should have said I don't like it when people do that in my hair. That's probably on me. But when she was done trimming, like halfway through trimming, she asked me if I use shea butter, and I'm like, I don't use shea butter because it makes my hair really thick. And like, can you only imagine? Like, I cannot deal with my hair thicker than this when I know it's from me putting something in it. She's like, well, that's what we use here. It's like, I have oils. I could put the oils in your scalp if you want. I was like, no, no, no. My scalp is okay. It has eczema. I don't put anything. I was like, are you seeing any flakes? Because she hadn't said anything about my hair, and I'm not used to like going to the salons and stylists not being like, your hair is this, your hair is that, like not asking me questions. So it was really weird. To be fair, Kiona didn't used to talk much. She'd be like, what you doing today? And like, I'd ask her about her son and stuff, and she'd do my hair. I'd be like, do my ends need trimming? And she'd be like, I just trimmed your. And I remember one day I was like, do my ends need trimming? And she's like, I just trimmed your ends. I was like, Kiona, you haven't trimmed my ends in 3 months. And she like looks at it and she's like, your ends don't need trimming. That's how good she was, that my ends would not need trimming as often. Anyway, I digress. At one point, she's like, oh, as your scalp is dry, I can see the flakes. I'm like, there's always flakes. But she did try to tell me that if I mix aloe vera with olive oil, it might help my scalp. I'm like, my scalp is so low on my agenda right now. Like, it's eczema. It's always going to be there. I'm not, like, I don't want to fight the eczema. Do y'all see how this eye is like swollen? So she put some oils in there, and some one of the smell and one of the things is, it's not making me sick. It's just sometimes smells, like especially now I'm like a little sound sensitive, and I took my inhaler, so my nerves are a little frazzled. It's just like my nose always keeps going, what's that smell? And my brain's like, what's that smell? What's that smell? What's that smell? What's that smell? So she put the oils in, and she asked me if I wanted 2 corners, and I was like, can you just put 4 braids in? Because I was hoping to show you all the braids, but they were really tight, and the day I've had, I could not possibly tolerate any tight hair anymore. I took the braids out in the live stream, so if I remember, I'll link the live stream so you can see what the braids are. But this is the hair. It's really bouncy. It's really bouncy, and it's generally soft, but it's a little, like, it's soft, but it's drier than I like. So what I'll end up doing, I wanted to film straightening it. I might straighten it now. That probably is the best thing. My back really hurts though. I'll leave it for tomorrow. The pros, they have hot water. The wash station, once you get into it, is pretty comfortable. They're really gentle with your hair. They use only natural products. If that sounds like something you would enjoy, then this is definitely the place for you. For me, I would think like I could go in once every 6 months for a wash and a trim. Maybe. But it is a bit of a walk for me to get to that salon. There's a salon down the road from my house that I also want to try out. And the main reason is we don't have hot water, and washing my hair is always really painful for me. And also the main reason I needed to go is that I really needed a trim. So yeah, y'all, that's my visit to a natural hair salon. And my friend got a style, and it looked really good. Like, the style my friend got was really good. Like, I would rate the like hair part of it like 9 out of 10 easily, but like customer service could be improved. Oh, and I forgot to say, I know the owner of the salon. I'm not like friends with her, but I've known her. She's a family friend. So like customer service, I would give it a 4 out of 10. So yeah, y'all, that's my visit to a natural hair salon. This video is probably gonna be part of Vlogmas, so stay tuned for more Vlogmas. Bye, y'all.